stuff that I done been through or I done did, I place that in my music. And mostly everybody around me got numbers or you know, they've been behind the wall, so they can relate to what I'm talking about. Or just people, period. And I got some tracks that's diverse, you know, that might go over to the other folks, you feel
Alright, when you making a track or putting together a mixtape, do you consider the commercial value, or just you just do whatever you feel like doing at that time, however your juice is flowing, and then you deal with it afterwards? Because you know some people, like, I don't care what nobody says, some of these songs are made for commercial value for the most part. Singles released, and
I'm not really commercial, like just growing up, like up under my brother wings. Like I never been the type to follow suit of somebody else. Like when it come with Hush Money or when it come with YH, like I'm a brand. So like that label that I carry, that's how I carry myself. Like when I'm out, you will know it's me because I look just like however I look on Facebook, Twitter, whatever. So
tell me about the whole Hush Money movement. Okay. Who's all involved? Everybody on your team?
Right now, Hush Money formed. It was formed by Johnny Dukes originally, and he locked up. He on Fed time. Free Johnny Dukes. It was just mainly Gino, B, my brother CJ, and Skin Dukes. You know, once that tragedy happened with them, it broke down to me and him. So like we basically carried the team because half the team, you know, got broke up or half in the feds.
So as an artist, you consider yourself more of an underground hip hop artist?
Yeah, because I've been rapping for like 3.5 years, but as of 2011, going into this year that we in now, I've really been serious because I had to take breaks due to my children, you know, and that's about it.
Do you find that it's hard for you to break through as an underground artist, or it's hard to get people to kind of support, follow? You know, is it harder to get your music out there, get it played in the clubs and played in?
Well, not so much in the clubs, but so much to grab like certain people to like, oh yeah, I mess with him. Like you can get a female to rock with you, opposed to have a dude rock with you, and that's Cleveland mentality. Like when I go to other cities, like I'd have been to Columbus, Cincinnati, Atlanta, LA, like they rock with you, they rock with your music. They got, and it also falls off on the support system. Like our support system here is messed up. Like we don't have nobody to like just join the movement and go from there. Everybody else want to outdo everybody else, you feel me? So
what is it you think you bring to hip hop, that you bring to the whole game that no other artist is doing? Like
I knew that was coming.
Cause you gotta let us know what set you apart from everybody else.
And I sat up and thought about this because it's so crazy. I was asked this question by my brother like 3 years ago maybe, and he asked me like, you know, like what makes you different? So like I look at it as it ain't even so much a swag, because it's a lot of dudes in the industry that don't have swag, but they made it to a major label or that sign. So I mean, I make music that people can relate to, so that plays a part. Also ambition, motivation, like you gotta have all that to get where you're trying to go. And with this rap, you can't take no break. Like you can't say you want to be a rapper for this certain amount of time and then just quit. Like, cause you're gonna lose. Like, I was in the bar the other night, and this dude, I didn't even know him. he ran up on me. He heard pound 55, and he said, "Yo, man, like I fuck with you. I've been fucking with y'all for years." So it's just so much attracting, you know, someone or like reaching out to grab them, so they be like, "Oh yeah, you know,
Right.
homie, you know, he 100." So
You took me right into my next question. Tell me about how Pound
100.
55 came about. Like,
okay, pound 55. One day we on Superior, me and my brother. We got a store on 84th in Superior. So we just out kicking it. We just got done doing a give back for children, like school supplies, free food, all that. And me and him just wilding. So we just, like, that's another thing. We come up with names just to be different from everybody else. So like pound 55 can be used as good, it can be used as bad. So like just another form of talking. Like somebody in here, I could be like, "Oh, homie right here, he pound 55 on the dead side." You know, that can be like opposed to me saying like, "Oh, dude, corny," like, you know what I'm saying? Or if I see a bad chick or I'm in the club and I say I'm pound 55 fooling, I mean we popping bottles, we wildin'.
right.
So that's how pound 55 came about. It's just another form of our lingo, you know, along with 100. Got diamond, you know. Actually, it might fall off into the line bling bling. Remember
Right.
how it should have been patented with Lil
Right.
Wayne? That I think that's gonna be our next step, because a lot of people catching on to it. So
It's on track.
yeah.
Now, what's your take on the whole music community in general? Do you feel like, especially in Cleveland, you feel like there's anybody that made it that shouldn't have? Or, because, you know, a lot of people, I'm a rapper, I'm a producer, I'm a this, and it's really
I done had a lot of people
okey-doke,
run up on
ABC type of situation. Like, you have no
Well,
talent,
really,
dude.
growing up, like just being up under, once again, like entrepreneurs, like my uncles to my brothers. So like I really never had an idol. Them was my two idols. If you know, I looked up to them. So we done been through a lot. Like we done ran across people, like you said. Oh, I'm a producer or that, all that. Like you gotta bring something to the table. Like let's talk figures. Like don't talk me to death. You feel me? I done had a lot of people say they want to get in the studio, and it's time to get in the studio. They got other stuff to do. You're not serious about your craft for one,
Right.
or you just not 100 to me. Like I don't speak about something that I'm not gonna do. You feel me?
So eventually, where y'all trying to take Hush Money? You want to keep it on the music side, or do you eventually want to branch off? You know, a lot of people start
Right.
off with the music, they branch off into film production and TV production and everything else, or are you just trying to stay with your music?
I'm not to follow behind anybody, but you know, we 100. So if God bless us and put us in the position that we going towards, yeah, we go towards a movie. We already got the clothing. Like I'm working on mine right now to get a YHM, which stands for Young Hush Money, and then have Hush Money on the back. That'll be for the women. But yeah, a movie. Just to talk about certain stuff that done happened. Like we could make a movie out of it. You feel me? Because we ain't know to go left or right when homie got locked. So, you know.
Tell me about that whole situation. Like, how did that even? Because you know, bedtime.
Yeah.
You know.
It was a sad day. I just got back in from Atlanta. Really no communication. Like me and Oop was talking back and forth, but you know, we ain't gonna get too much in it, but y'all can Google it. It was like the biggest heroin bust in Ohio. People talk, so that's when you end up somewhere else. But it all comes in the territory of whatever profession you choose to pick. So, you know, that's about it.
So So what was the major dilemma? Was it the financial aspect or just the fact that a major part of y'all team was missing from the situation?
It was loyalty. Like we stand on. That's another thing. Like when you 100 and you used to talking to somebody every day or BBM on them, you know, like that played a big role. Like a lot of loyalty left from our team, and we keeping that there. Cause them 10 years, them 8 years, they're blow through. You know, it's feds, it ain't state. So, but homie good. We talk back and forth through email, so it's damn near like.
Right, I was about to say, I know some people in the Fed that eat better than I do.
Yeah, we emailing. You know, he checking up on us. He checking the blogs. He going on YouTube.
Right.
You know, seeing what we got cooking. So. know, and if you see this, yeah, we holding it down, waiting for you to come home. You know, ain't nothing changed in and out of town. So
now tell me about performing on the Cleveland club scene, because y'all do a lot of club performances. You know, y'all got people rocking with y'all. Yeah. Like, tell me how that is.
Right now, from Excel to Earth to Scripts to Lust, we was hosting Lust every Friday to Sin. I mean, we everywhere. Like, big homie, my brother, he out of town right now. He holds stuff down. They talking numbers. I'm holding stuff down here, so like I'm out every night. You catch me at the Cop, you know, Chinese bar, executive lounge. I mean, wherever it's jumping at, that's where I'm at.